Hello my makeup loving friends. So it's been a while since we did a get ready with me, so I figured today we would do a little get ready with me, and obviously we have. So if you want to see how I did this particular makeup look, then keep on watching. So I guess the first thing we're going to do is to prime the eyelids. I am using the Benefit Stay Don't Stray in light/medium. It is part of my project pan, so I'm really looking forward to getting rid of that. I don't think there's much of it left, so, fantastic. But it does make you kind of go, don't think they put a lot of product into these things, which, a bit sad if that's what if you really enjoy the product. Not for me though. Like you can see, it kind of coagulates in a very odd way. I'm assuming coagulate is the correct verb there. Who knows? Who knows? I did not do a major in English. I just did it in psychology. Yeah. That's that one. It is the very end of November now, so I don't know when it is that I'm going to eventually put this up, but it'll go up at some point. What will we use? Okay, so I have two eyeshadow palettes here. They are tried and tested. I like them. I just figured I'd use them as part of the get ready with me. So I have the Hasina palette from Lush Tribe. It was one of their first, it was the first Hasina, so that's what this looks like. Very pretty looking. After sticking my thumb into the green, because that's the morning I'm having. And I have this Line Crime anniversary palette. I think it's the 10-year anniversary palette. I just think that's quite cute looking. So I guess we'll just head straight into it. I had to zoom you in because otherwise it was like you couldn't really see it as well. And let's face it, you learn so much here that you have to be able to zoom in. I feel like I'm constantly cleaning brushes. Like I just cleaned ones, and yet here I am again. I'm going to use my Sigma E38. It is the diffused crease brush. I figure it should be okay for what it is that I'm looking for. But we never know. We never know. And I don't know why I put it back into its packaging, but apparently that's what I did this morning, because that's how the day is going. And I am going to go into the shade Jamila. So it's that green, which just makes me think of there was a girl who used to be on E4 or Channel 4 or whatever it was. They had a breakfast show on a Saturday or Sunday. I don't know if they still do. I feel like they don't, but maybe that was more like an early noughties thing. I don't know. But I remember her. How is everyone feeling about Christmas? I mean, the time is upon us. It's a festive cheer, etc. Are you into Christmas? Are you not? Do you may celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever. I don't know a huge amount about those things. I am Irish. We're a very Christian Catholic country, so I am trying to learn more about other countries. But that green, doesn't that go on nicely? Well done, Lush Tribe. Well done. But it's nice because everything is winding down here in terms of work. So obviously with me starting in work, I've had to write a ton of things from scratch. So now I've written everything for this semester, and I've actually been able to start on stuff for next semester. So I'm yay! But nothing that I'm teaching is necessarily my area of specialty. So that's a lot of fun. I'm oh God, when am I going to catch a break on this? But it is what it is, could be worse. The next shade I'm going to use is Naziha. So it's this dark blue here. And again, I'm going in with the same brush. And I'm just going to pop it along there. don't know why I blew it off, because apparently I need to keep, excuse me, the pigment. And I'm just swirling it. It doesn't blend particularly well there, but like, you know. Come on, I need you guys to be friends. And speaking of, I don't know if anyone has been watching I'm a Celebrity. Oh my sweet merciful Zeus. Again, don't know when I'm going to put this on, so this is going to be like old news. But my favourite comedian is on it. His name is Andrew Maxwell, and I absolutely adore him. But he's in the jungle, and oh my gosh, he's getting such a hard time from the others. It's really sad to watch, because he is just such a lovely, chilled out guy, and it feels like so many people are just like attacking him. It's very frustrating to watch. Caitlyn Jenner is in it as well. Oh my gosh, she is such a queen. She's brilliant. She's so, like, matter of fact, she's like, no, this is getting done. This is it. She's brilliant. So at the moment when I'm watching it, she was just made leader of the camp along with Andy, who plays Kirk from Coronation Street. If you watched that, I don't know. I really like the two of them. They're very respectful towards everyone else, and you know, they're good team players. I like them as people. They seem to be like just really nice. There are a few that get on my nerves that I don't like, for various reasons. So there's Ian Wright. I don't like his behaviour. It seems very bullying, and it's just as difficult to watch. You know, I'm happy with that. That looks pretty okay, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. There's a rugby player called James Haskell, and I'm finding it very difficult to warm to him, because I don't know, just some of the comments he makes, it doesn't sit very well with me. Who else? Oh god, this is just going to be me whinging about these particular people, and if you don't watch it, you're going to be like, I have no idea what she's talking about, which, fair. Let me see, what do I want to use now? Oh yes, I want to use the shade Lime Crime, which is this green here in the Lime Crime palette. So I'm going to pick that up with my E55 from Sigma. I'm assuming you can see it there. There we go. It's just me not knowing where the camera is, because again, utterly blind. That's not really like Jacqueline Rossa or Jossa. I don't know, I didn't like the way she reacted when she found out it was Andrew who was doing a trial rather than her, and she was like, yes! And I was like, whoa, okay, that's not very, very nice of you. But that may be because I feel very defensive about Andrew. I do love him, he's so sweet. So I'm like, oh, everyone needs to be nice to Andrew, please. Maybe I wouldn't have interpreted it in that way if I didn't absolutely adore Andrew. So, who knows? Who knows? I did, by the way, use a little bit of setting spray there just to, you know, help the colour pop onto the lid there. So yeah, that is what I have been doing, just watching a lot of I'm a Celeb, because it's on every night. But I want them to change the time, because it's on at 9 o'clock, and I'm an old woman. So I'm like, no, I want to go to bed early. And then by the time that's finished, it's 10 o'clock, and I'm all wound up, because I'm like, they're doing X, Y, Z, and they're bullying such and such a person, or whatever, that I just can't. It takes me a lot longer to decompress than it really should. So that's been a whole thing, which I know, first world problems, like, but Like, could we just have it on a date and then I can go to bed at a respectable hour? That'd be great, thanks. This weekend, my meetup group, because you know what, with me having eventually arrived here in Carlow and not knowing anyone, I joined a meetup group. So we're having a Christmas dinner at the weekend. So we're all meeting at one of the guys' houses and we're all bringing like a dish to just, where we can all just hang out and chat and relax, and I just think it sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. I am making a roast veg. I know, terribly exciting. But I'm also bringing like pudding crackers, and I'm going to make a brownie cheesecake dessert. A lot of my friends have had that. They reckon it's very good. So, you know, it's terribly fattening. You won't live very long if you had that as part of your daily diet, but you would be very happy. Excuse me, I'm just like sniffling away because I'm super gross. Next thing I want to do is I want to get my taper blending brush, because that's what I'm all about. That's what I'm all about. Oh, taper blending. So I'm taking my E35 and I'm going into two different shades, Wrapped and Blue Sky. So this is Wrapped and this is Blue Sky. So I want to put the two of them onto the one, and I want to put it again onto the outer edge, because if you've watched me for a while, you'll know that's what I seem to gravitate towards doing. Very simple. Very, very simple. So I'm just going to pack that there. Why are you not showing up well? So it's with the glittery one. I probably need to like put that on with like a shading brush or something. So that's my own fault. One day I'll get there. Oh, and of course I haven't. Yeah, I keep moving in such a way. It's very difficult for me to know what it is that's going on, what it is that you can see, and then I come back to editing and see that I've like moved myself in a stupid way, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake, why can I only see half your eyelid? You're such a fool. Very frustrating. Still no, again, first world problems. I'm mostly going in with the shade Wrapped because the other shade Blue Sky doesn't really pick up that well on this brush, which makes sense because it's more of a glitter shade. It's not even a shimmer shade, it's a glittery shade, so that's my own fault. So I'm kind of going, oh, I want that as well. But I do, I want it, I can't help it. Does Teresa like blues and greens? I don't know, it's so very difficult to tell with her. She's never been very vocal on it. I'm going to use the medium angled shading brush, the E70. It's a bit stained, but it should be okay. And I'm going to go into Blue Sky with it because I want to pick that up. It's almost like it's sealed a little bit in the pan, which makes me a bit sad. Yeah, it kind of is. It's weird. And yeah, I'll just see if I can get some of that on. There we go. That might work a bit better. Yeah, but I just don't want a little bit more sparkles. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. It's a perfectly reasonable ask. Look how much glitter can I shove onto my face? All of it, please. There we go. So now I'm going to take my blending brush again, the E35, the taper blending, and I'm just going to swish, gently swish. I am so looking forward to the Christmas holidays. And then, excuse me, I'm just super gross, sniffling away. Next weekend, I'm going over to England. So actually, it's going to impact things like new makeup releases video. But you know, I have things. I have a life. So I'm going to go see some of my friends over in England because I miss them, and just generally hang out, and I'm really looking forward to that. So same thing with this island. So I decided that what I was going to do was I would get the ferry over, and I would drive over, because I was like, you know, at the end of the day, it's much easier than, say, getting a plane. And like, say for instance, if I got a plane, I'd have to pay for parking at the airport, etc., and then I'd have to pay for taxis, and I was like, it's going to be less convenient, so I might as well to just drive myself. So, and I'm familiar with the roads, so I was like, oh, it makes just as much sense. So that is what I'm doing. I'm looking forward to it. It should be nice. But I'm only going over from Saturday until Tuesday morning, because I have to come back for like a medical appointment, because that's my life. But yeah, it should be nice to see people. I'm trying to fit in as many people as I can when I'm over there. Because I'm so popular, you know? Everyone wants to see me. JK. But I'm looking forward to seeing people and just seeing how they're doing, and, you know, do they miss me? Etc, etc. All that. And it's a good time to go, because like I said, things are wrapping up here. You know, students we're in, not quite into the last week of lectures. This is the penultimate week, but they're all kind of drifting away, because they're like, oh, I have to study for exams, and I'm like, I'm still delivering content that will come up onto your exams. This is not a good idea. But yeah, they're just a bit panicky, bless them, you know. I think that looks nice. I'm happy with that. What I'm going to do now, very, very simply, because let's face it, you know, I'm a bit lazy. I am going to try and find some sort of a brush that isn't stained, and I only cleaned these recently, so apparently that is just my life. Oh yes, I'm going to use this Ofra brush. It came free as part, well, not free, but it came as part of the mystery box. So it's like a shading brush, but there's no code or anything on it, so it is what it is. I am going into the shade Lime Crime and Grass. So that's Lime Crime and that's Grass. So I'm going to pick up the two of them, and I'm just going to put it underneath the eye. I'm just going to switch them around. I know it's a lot of excess powder, but like, I will be cleaning all of that up anyway, so don't worry about it. That's my problem. So like I kind of said, I have a tendency to gravitate towards greens and blues and purples, like a peacock. Are there colours that you just kind of naturally go for? That are, you know, whenever you see them in a palette, that you kind of go, oh, it's a must-have. Because that is the noise of must-have-ness. Yes, it's true. Oh God, yes. Sorry, I'm on like online messaging, or not online messaging, online dating. That is gross and weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm like, it gets me out of the house. But yeah, people's, I don't know what it is. Well, I do, because like I know about it from a social psychology point of view. It's this it's a process called like de-individuation, where they have this increased sense of anonymity, so they do things that they wouldn't generally do. I would hope they wouldn't generally do it. But yeah, I'm just like, some of the messages that people send you, and they're like, what are you doing? Why do you think this is a good idea to send to somebody you don't know? Yeah, so it's a weird point. That is the eyes done, ish. I'm going to go on to start doing the rest of the face. Obviously I still have to put on lashes, but you know, that's for later. I am using my Urban Decay Urban Defense Complexion Primer. It has SPF 30. It's part of my Project Pan, so you know, it's getting used, it's happening, so let's pop that on. Is anybody else on the like dating app things? They're sad. I don't like them. But it's hard to kind of meet people otherwise. Because I don't drink, so I don't really go out to pubs. I'm not going to turn up to a pub by myself. And other than that, I know in America, you have a tendency to like ask people out wherever, like you can be in a coffee shop or whatever, and I'm like, that does not happen in Ireland. We have to have drinks in us. I'm gonna zoom you out because you're still in on my eyes. There we go. You're here again. Sorry, that was me being a fool. Excuse me. Oh, one of the things I've started doing is putting highlight on first. I put a lot of highlight on because I think it kind of gives an extra little glow. So I'm going to use the Benefit What's Up. It's part of my Project Pan, so it's going in there. And I'm going to just put it on the main areas I generally highlight. I know, I'll highlight my chin. Right here. There we go. I know, it's all very quick. I just find it gives a little bit of extra glowiness. I don't know, maybe it's just in my head. Very difficult to see. I have my Urban Decay colour corrector. Excuse me, I don't know why I just sniffle so much in the morning. Maybe it's a medical condition, who knows. And I'm just going to put the green here because I have such pink skin. Like, it is ridiculous. I don't know why it annoys me so much, but it does. I have my Urban Decay Optic Blurring Brush, and I have my Hourglass Vanish foundation, that's the word, in Alabaster. So I'm just going to put like 2 pumps on. That may have been too much, but look, it'll be grand, it'll be fine. That's what I've decided. We'll see. But yeah, is anyone else on like online dating? Because it's weird, and I totally envy, you know, my friends and my cousins who got into relationships before all of that took off. They're like in long-term committed relationships, and then there's me just wandering around going, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, not very. I think it's just I'm not very good in social settings either. I'm a bit weird and awkward, so there's that. But then I always end up like giving out to people on online dating because I'm like, you can't talk to somebody else like that. It's so weird. You don't know me. You know I'm a person, not an object. It's really weird. Don't do that. And then they get annoyed with you. Like, I'm just pointing something out to you. Don't get defensive. Although I know what they're getting defensive, but I don't like being called out for doing something inappropriate. So I don't know if it necessarily helps them learn not to do that, but I'm like, they need to know. They need to know it's not okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I have my lashes here. I don't know what style they are, but they're like these eyelure ones, and I love eyelure, so I'm just going to put on some glue onto one of them, because I like to kind of leave it, not to set, but to get tacky for a bit while I'm off doing other things. That's just the way I do things. I've just put way too much glue on. Oh Lord, it's one of those mornings. Look, could be worse, could be worse. I'm using my Anastasia foundation stick in shade Mink. It's good for contouring, I find. Give it a go. And what I like to do is just put it on the tip of the sponge. I don't like to apply it directly to the face because I find if I do that, then I get really weird harsh lines. So I'm just doing it like this. There we go. Get rid of the chins. And then tap, 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 tap. Blend, 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 blend. I am using a Real Technique sponge because, well, I like them. I think they're very good and they don't break the bank. So I have a beauty blender there that I have yet to try because this one, I know you're meant to like replace them every few months and I'm like, no thanks. I'm not made of money. Also, it can't be good for the environment just throwing away sponges. I keep it, like I wash it and I disinfect it. So I figure it's fine. I'm trying to make it look like I have full lips. I don't. I did not win the genetic lottery. I did not win the actual lottery either. Otherwise, you know, this face would look a bit different. By a bit different, I mean a lot different. There we go. I'm going to use the Colourpop Super Shock cream blush in Drop of a Hat. And yeah, I really like that. It gives a little bit of a glow. I like to put that on at this point in the game because it's all a game. And just really lightly tap it because frankly it's super pigmented and you're going to look insane otherwise. Like even now this is going to look a bit mad and I pat it out with the beauty sponge. Just makes things a lot easier. Is the colour across the cheeks even? No. It is what it is. So I have the Sigma F70, the concealer brush, and I'm going into my NARS concealer in Chantilly because that is my life. And just picking that up and just smooshing it under the eye. Have I put on too much concealer? Possibly. Who knows? Who can judge? Who can tell? So I know that some people are like really fantastic about blending like the concealer out. I am not. I am a bit basic. I generally use my finger just to smoosh it out because I feel it gives a nice-ish finish. And I know you may be sitting there kind of going, that's not the way to do it. Fair enough. It's the way I happen to do it, so we'll all live in harmony. There we go. That looks suitably pale under the eyes. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent, and I'm going to pick that up with the setting sponge. Not the setting sponge, my beauty sponge. Oh, just having one of those days. I'm just going to pop it under the eyelid. If I had an actual mirror. I need to actually buy a mirror because it's getting a bit ridiculous. One of these days. One of these days. So that will do. That's fine. That is my battle cry. It'll do. It'll do. Surely it'll do. No, it won't, Teresa. It's terrible. And now I didn't forget about the eyelash. It's here. I think we're at an okay point with it. You can all laugh at me attempt to put it on, so you know. Trying to get a frigging mirror again. I swear. Oh, nothing is working this morning. In fairness, nothing was working yesterday either, so it just is my theme. I mean, that looks okay-ish. Going to take the other lash now and put some glue on that and pray that that looks okay. If not, sorry. You know, just it is what it is. I'm trying my hardest. I think I might try a new liquid lip today. You know, why not? Let's try it together. What do I want to do next? Yes, I want to do my brows. Try to clean off the spoolie bit, like wipe it off with a damp clothy thing. Just because, yeah, I don't do much with my brows because the fringe hides the multitude of sins, including all of my horrible, horrible forehead wrinkles. But I want to save up to get Botox and just be like, sort that out now, please. Although, hopefully I won't be that bossy. Hopefully I will actually be respectful. But hopefully I'm like, I will be, I promise. Yeah, I don't think my eyebrows are in any way problematic. They're pretty full. I just tend to put a little bit of colour through just to, I guess, negate what the foundation has done. Yeah, I think that looks okay. But again, I don't have my glasses on, so you're probably like, no, you've missed something glaringly obvious. I am going to use my Max Factor Cream Puff Pressed Powder in the shade Translucent. It is part of the project pan, and I'm using my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush, swirling it in there for all that it's worth, and I just like this on top. I just like to have a powder on top. I think it's just I don't know what it is, it's like a security thing. I almost dipped into highlight there. Can you imagine? I look like a cast member of Twilight, just sparkling. I'll do that for the Christmas party. Just turn up and sparkle. I think they're still a bit confused about me in work and like, what is she? Who knows? Who knows? Part peacock. Nobody knows. I'm still figuring that out. I know, I'm 29, I should really know. It's a difficult journey. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a large angle contour brush. It's the F40 Sigma, and where is it? My Hourglass bronzer. Going into that. And pick a certain amount of that up. So what I do is just place a little bit here, a little bit here, 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 and then go to town on the blending. Because I'm so pale, I'm not frightened of bronzer, but I have to be careful with it because otherwise it can look utterly manic. Go, gadget bronzer. You're gonna make people think that I look better than I do. I put a lot of hope in makeup. I'm like, you're gonna make me look nice. You're gonna make people think that I look lovely. I'm like, oh dear. No. It's not magic, Teresa. It's not magic. Unfortunately. It can't hide all the sins. I am now going to use my Real Techniques, I think it's the buffing brush. I find it really good for blusher. And I'm going into the undisclosed blush that I think is like from Boots. Like it might be one of their, like my collection things. It's very old, so it's part of the project pan. So if you've been watching, you know that that's what I've been doing. That'll do. It's highly pigmented blush, like it's super pigmented. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but I've gotten like a lot of compliments, so I'm like, I guess I do. Yeah. Gauging other people's responses as mine. I think that's silly. There we go. Lashes done. That'll do. Now for the highlight. Yeah, I'm going to use several highlights because that's kind of what I've been doing, because they give me all slightly different finishes and I love them. I'm going into my Colourpop On the Cusp. It's my Super Shock. It has seen better days, but it is part of Project Pan, so of course it's kind of got a bit weird. And I'm just going to pop it on here. You can even see, you know, from where I've put the little bit of highlight on before, you know, before the foundation, that kind of peeks through ever so slightly. It just gives this really nice luminosity. Just there. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my other cheek. I just keep getting distracted by other things. Yeah. Yeah, I sorry, I'm like looking at my eyes and I'm like, I like this pleases me. I'm going to now, what am I going to do? Yes, I'm going to tight line, so I'm going to use my Urban Decay two-sided liner. So I have the black, which is the shade 0. So it's there. Again, as part of my Project Pan, I'm doing pretty well on that. I'm going to attempt to tight line. So Cece, of course, is outside for her early morning run around. So in case you're wondering why there's no cat, she is outside. I'm going to take my brown eyeliner. It's in Demolition. And I'm just going to put that on the waterline, because I'm too lazy to find any other color. And then I'm happy with that. Now for mascara, I am using the Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara. And yeah, I mean, that's part of my Project Pan. Very difficult to look at everything with it. It's not great. I wouldn't recommend it as a mascara. There's a reason why I'm panning it and will not be repurchasing it. Like, obviously you have to pan mascara, like you can't just open it and run off for like 3 months and not use it, because otherwise, well, it'll be gross and possibly filled with bacteria. So there's that. Okay, I'm happy with that. I am going to take the highlighter that I've literally been holding the entire time because I've been using it as a mirror. It is part of the Oprah Madison Miller collaboration, and it's in the shade Moon Dance. So there it is, and I like it. And I'm using my Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter in FO3, and yeah, just going to put it everywhere. Highlighting. God, I love highlighting. I know that they were saying that won't be a trend in 2020, and I'm like, don't care, still gonna do it. Give me the highlight. But I've never been one to follow trends anyway, so yeah, kind of do my own thing. Right, I am happy with that. Bit of setting spray now, just to can tell it's at the end of its life. But again, that's part of the project on, so delighted with that. I'm going to go and get dressed, etc., and I will come back here and we'll do lips together, and I'll see you in a bit. Hello friends, I have returned. I obviously haven't my lips done. I waited for you. So I think I got this as part of my what I bought in October haul, because Lord knows I have a problem. And I got this lovely liquid lip by Huda in the shade Cheerleader, so it's a nice sort of a reddish colour. So I was thinking I could use that, and I'm also going to pair it with because I think they'll be good matches, but let's see. So I keep doing this where I'll try and see if something will match, and then it doesn't, and then I get sad. No, these are okay matches. I'm okay with those as matches. I can make those work. I've made less work. And now I have a big red stain on my hand because apparently that's where I'm going. I have a NYX pencil in, what shade? Red Tape. So I'm going to put that on first, just to try and help. It always pulls pink on me. I think it's because I'm so pale. I know, I personally just like to line, like not just line my lips, but fill in my lips. It's a thing. So I'm going to use the liquid lip in Cheerleader now. Yeah, I think they're like a good match for each other, in my opinion. So I'm just going to let you see what the entire thing looks like. I'm going to zoom you in. The full look, I'm looking very glowy, very highlighty. I'm ready for work. Yes, I do turn up to work like this. Sometimes people are like, but they've gotten used to it now. I think the eyes look quite nice. The eye makeup for me is always like the big thing. You know, everything else I'm like, as long as it looks okay, I don't care. But the eyes must have it. So that is it. That was our Get Ready With Me. I know I didn't really talk about much, but hopefully it was semi-interesting. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!